So let's not go to that whole part. So today, first of all, happy Women's Day to all of you, because I think more there are women over here in the seminar. So Women's Day, happy Women's Day to me as well. So there are four topics we are going to discuss today. One is acne and acne management, and the second is pigmentation. Third one is the skin lightening, and the fourth one is the weight loss. Pigmentation and skin lightening would be almost the same, because if you have a hyperpigmentation, so automatically the products you are using for the pigmentation will be used for the skin lightening as well. But let's go for the first topic, that is acne. Okay, so what exactly acne is? First of all, we need to know about that. So, in an acne, in your whole body, there are millions of sebaceous glands actually, which produce the oil which is known as sebum. So, there are many factors which are responsible for overdrive of the sebum into your body. So, it can be, sorry, hello.
Doctor, you can continue with it. I think somebody got unmuted.
Okay, okay, no issues, no issues. So, what happens when there is more sebum secretion? There will be the clogging of pores. Okay, so due to the oil secretion and dead cell clogation over there. That is why you develop acne. Now, acne is of different types. Okay, it's not only that acne you are getting off. Blackhead is also a type of an acne. Whitehead is also a type of an acne. Similarly, there is other type of acne which is known as pimple. I think there is some misconnection or something like that, Shobita.
Uh, Doctor, somebody actually by chance, like by mistake, had turned on the video.
Okay.
Acne actually.
Okay, so now I can continue.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the thing is that there are different types of acne. Okay, blackhead is also a type of an acne. Whitehead is also a type of an acne. Pimple, which you get like small marks on your face, that is also a type of an acne. And then there is a fourth type, that is a cystic acne, which is actually the pustular acne you get on your face. So whitehead is actually due to the clogging of pores because of oil secretion and because of dead cell accumulation over in the area. Blackhead is actually similar to whitehead, but the difference is only this, that it actually passes through the hair follicle and it get exposed to the air, and reacting with oxygen, its color changes and it becomes black. Now, if we talk about the pimple, it's actually the pure bacterial infection into your skin. And if we talk about the cystic acne, it is mainly due to the yeast infection on the bacterial infection on your skin. Okay, so now the thing is how to avoid these things, because definitely the pores will be open. It's not like that everybody is having the flawless skin, and you are okay with your own skin, that is fine. But sometimes it becomes really itchy, or you feel uncomfortable in that. So for that reason, you have to take certain kind of precautions which may avoid all these things. Some people say that they regularly get sweat while it's summer and there is more oil secretion, and importantly they get more acne in that area. So wash your face as much as you want. It's not like that you can't wash your face, but yes, use cold water rather than hot water always, because hot water usually opens the pore more. So it's better to use the cold water, and you can do icing sometimes if you want to go ahead with it, but never ever over exfoliate the skin, because acne patients sometimes do a mistake that they do the scrubbing onto your face. So if you have an active acne, they will spread more because the oil secretion will spread all over your face, and definitely it's going to harm your skin more and more. So first thing, just do the way that wash your face regularly, like in the morning and the evening, but don't over exfoliate. That is the first point you have to take care of. And the second thing, that there are certain things, for example, high sugar. If the people are taking something in high sugar, so that can also lead to the acne. It means the high glycemic food has to be avoided. That includes the white pasta, that includes the white bread, that includes the white rice as well. So you can opt for the low glycemic food. For example, there is legumes. For example, you can have unprocessed food. That is the most important thing which you have to take care of. And then there are some vitamin A derivatives that is really good in acne prone skin, which is lemon and kale. Okay, so lemon is very common and everybody actually knows that lemon is good in the acne prone skin because it acts as an antioxidant. It is having the vitamin C as well. But the most important fruit, which is usually avoided by all of us, is berries. Berries are small, but really it's an outburst of vitamin C. It's really good whether it is blueberry, whether it is raspberry, whether it is strawberry, have it. Like acne people can have it as much as possible. Now, vitamin C is not necessary that you can take all the things in the form of a food or fruit or vegetables. You can have a vitamin C serum as well. But now here is a problem. Okay, like many patients come to me and they say me that by using vitamin C serum they get more acne. Yes, it can be possible if you are using oil based vitamin C serum. The acne people don't have to use the oil based vitamin C serum. You have to use a effervescent based vitamin C serum. It means as you apply, it just wave off. It doesn't remain on your skin. It just absorbs and just goes off. So that kind of vitamin C serum you have to find out. Okay. Then there comes one of the best exfoliator, that is papaya. Like we use it and but we don't know actually how it is going to help you out. You can have it in your food intake as well, but you can use it as a scrubber as well on your face because it sheds off the skin layer and definitely helps in the new generation of your skin. Similarly, there is one more fruit or the veg you can say, it's a pumpkin. So we usually in aesthetics use the pumpkin peel as well for our acne patients. So pumpkin softens up the skin and it actually balances your pH. Okay, so that is why how it is helpful for your acne prone skin. So similarly, there is one more kind of a vitamin, which is vitamin B3, that is niacinamide serum, which is in a boom in the market right now. Everybody is using it right now. So it actually helps to reduce the dark spots of acne. Definitely, I will let you know that how it is going to affect you, that how niacinamide is going to affect you, because that is being used in the pigmentation and the skin lightening process as well. So I'll little bit explain you in that procedure. So it's going to affect you a lot, but I'm not going to say that the acne spots will go completely because of the reason that nothing will help you to get rid of the acne spots completely until unless you're not opting for certain kind of treatment. Yes, along with all these home remedies, and if you can say, or the products you are buying from the market, it's important that you should consult some doctor as well if your acne are really bad. Okay, now one more thing, for example, as I said, there are different types of acne. If you have blackheads, so preferably use a cleanser which is having the salicylic acid, because that is also acting as an exfoliator. And definitely blackheads is only the oil deposition in over there over the pores and clogging it out. So salicylic acid will exfoliate it and definitely will get a better skin. But in case if you have pimples, use a cleanser which is having benzoyl peroxide, because the many people don't know, they use the same kind of cleanser for every skin type. Okay, like they feel that this is, I am having the oily or porous skin, so I should use every kind of cleanser which I get in the market. It's not like that. You have to use the cleanser according to the type of acne you are having. Okay, so in this, the benzoyl peroxide, what is going to do, it is going to kill the bacteria in the area. So that is how it is helpful. Fine. Now, the most important thing the people don't know about acne prone skin, that they have to use the sunscreen and the moisturizer as well. Many of the people who are having the oily skin or the acne prone skin, they don't use moisturizer, and even they don't use sunscreen as well. They're doing it wrong, because whenever you use any kind of medication like acne medication, or for example the cleansers I'm talking about, they make your skin dry, so you have to keep your skin hydrated. So for that you need oil-free moisturizer. So you have to use oil-free moisturizer to balance the thing. Okay. And
Gaia, please unmute yourself in case you would like to ask questions. Kamri, you have unmuted yourself. Is that
there's so much of voice, I'm not able to concentrate.
I think now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
So sorry for
fine.
the disturbance.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So that's what I was talking about, that oil-free moisturizer should be used. And even the sunscreen you can use, that should be the gel-based sunscreen, not the cream-based sunscreen. Because in acne-prone skin, definitely you can't use the, creamy sunscreen. That will lead to more acne because there is more oily secretion. So these are some tidbits which you can follow while you are taking the precautions in the acne-prone skin. But definitely, if you have really the bad skin, or you have some hormonal issues or the menstrual issues, or sometimes you are on the birth control pills as well, that can also lead to acne. So for that, definitely consult a doctor. They can give you the better advice according to your skin type. Okay. So I have told you a bit about the acne. So let me know if anyone is having some related question to acne.
Guys, please feel free to ask any questions related to acne, or maybe if related to that, anything you would like to ask right now.
I have one question. Hi,
Yeah,
this is
sure.
Mriga this side. So I just wanted to ask, you just mentioned for acne prone skin, people they can use face wash with, I think you just mentioned
Salicylic acid.
benzoyl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Benzyl
So I just
peroxide.
want
Yeah.
so I just wanted to understand one thing, that does it even matter according to what weather it is, or is it suitable for both the weathers? I mean, because when the weather changes, I know the skin, of course, the suitability of products also differs the
Okay.
same way.
Okay, Mriga, right? I'm pronouncing
Yes.
your name right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Mriga. So it's not like that. According to the weather, you have to change your face wash because your skin
Okay.
is oily. Okay, it's nothing to do with your weather. It can in winters also you can have the pimples. Okay, when the bacterial infection is there, it can be in winters, it can be in summers as well. So it doesn't matter that when are you using this face wash or the cleanser. So you can use it at any time. It's not like that you have to use it in winter or you have to use it in summer.
Okay. All right. So that will be basically suitable for acne prone skin.
Yes, but yes, that's what
Okay.
I said, that whether you have a blackhead or whitehead or you are treating it
That
for
depends.
the, yeah, that depends. It depends upon the type of
Totally.
the acne. Yeah, right.
Okay. Understood. Thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Dr. Tasnifa. This is Arshia.
Yeah,
Uh,
Arsha.
Hi, I just wanted to ask that, a lot of research suggests, and that's of course the primary research that we get off the net, that
Hmm.
retinoids are quite useful in curing acne. So just wanted
Mhm.
to understand your thoughts around this.
Yes, you can use retinol, but definitely under the supervision of your doctor, because sometimes it happens when you use retinol in an excess quantity, it really lead to a very bad skin. It sometimes make the skin sensitive and even burn the skin. I had patients who have been coming to me after using retinol for a long, long time, because definitely, as you said, there is a lot of research and things
Yeah.
available on the internet, and the people follow that, and accordingly they use it on their own basis without consulting anyone. So yes, you can use retinol because it dries out the skin in that area, because it's a kind of an acid, it's a retinoic acid. So whenever you use it, just once meet a doctor and ask whether it is good for your skin, and then definitely you can use it, and it is really helpful in the acne prone skin.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Tasnifa. I am Mahima here. I have a question. So,
Yeah, sure, Mahima.
whenever I apply any moisturizer or any sunscreen, I
Hmm.
get pimples because my skin is very oily. So, basically,
Hmm.
I've tried like a lot of moisturizer. I've also tried Cetaphil, which is dermatologist,
Hmm.
tested and everything. So, like,
Okay.
none of the moisturizer till date has like suited my skin. So, is there any lotion you can recommend?
So, Mahima, actually, you should use a hyaluronic acid based moisturizer. So, that is completely the hyaluronic gel, which can help you in the case of, hydration as well. And it can be used as a moisturizer. There is one by the name of Firmer. You can just try it on online or something like that, and you may get it over there.
Sorry, can you please repeat the name?
Firmer, Firmer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Okay. I think the questions for acne are over, if I'm right.
Uh, Somebody is writing just. So there's one question in the chat box. What is
Mhm.
the best face wash or moisturizer that one can use in this changing weather, normal to dry skin?
Okay, that the person can use the Bioderma product, which is a normal cleansing face wash. So that can be used in any of the type of the skin, whether it is the dry skin or whether it is the oily skin.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
So,
all
Lynette,
right.
I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Guys, any more questions?
Yes. Hi, doctor. This is Chaitali here.
Yeah,
Doctor, I just
Sitar.
wanted to ask you, I don't have any acne as such, but I do have light acne marks. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
can you suggest something for that?
I have already mentioned in the topic that you can use niacinamide serum. So that is really helpful in reducing the acne marks.
And what is the, right way to use it? Like before moisturizer, after moisturizer?
It's better to use on the plain skin without using any kind of moisturizer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome.
Guys, any more questions?
I've put one on chat, Shobita.
Amrita, okay.
Okay, what's the question?
Uh, so there's one question in the chat box. Slightly oily skin are exfoliating scrubs okay for face?
Yeah, slightly oily skin. I'm not saying that you don't have to exfoliate your skin. I'm saying don't over exfoliate your skin. You can exfoliate your skin once in 10 days or 15 days. That's okay. That you can do.
Doctor, just one question related to this I have. So after scrubbing, is there any particular moisturizer specifically we should use to block our pores?
See, as I said, that it's better to use the hyaluronic acid based,
After
moisturizer. Yeah, because it helps in the hydration and it keeps your skin, closed as well. The pores as closed as well.
Okay. And
Yeah.
generally, I mean, should we use non-comedogenic products more or, I mean, is there,
Obviously, non-comedogenic products. It's
okay,
quite obvious. Yeah. In the case of acne prone skin, you have to use non-comedogenic products.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Guys, any more
Okay.
questions? I think somebody was asking.
Okay. How regularly should we use retinol? Right. So I think the question is how regularly we should use retinol products. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can use it on the alternate days if your skin is really bad. But if it's not that bad, then it's better to use twice a week. That would be quite enough to maintain your skin. Like on the daily basis, it should not be used because it will make your skin little bit sensitive because it's a kind of a peeling which you are doing to your skin on the daily basis.
I hope, Bhumika, that answers your question. Great. Doctor, I think we can move to the next topic.
Yeah, it's better to move to the next topic. Then we can take, if there would be any question, we can take it later on then. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So next we are going to talk about the pigmentation. Okay, so pigmentation is actually the discoloration of your skin. So it will be little bit related to the skin lightening as well. So maybe both the topics will be covered all together. So what happens? Your melanin pigment, there is a melanin pigment in your body. So that increases, its production increases, and that is how the pigmentation take place. And similarly, it happens to the skin darkness as well. Like the people who complain that all of a sudden their skin become dark and they were very good in the beginning. So it's because of the melanin protection. So what happens? There is a cell which is known as melanocyte, which get converted into the keratinocytes. I know a little bit difficult to handle it, but I'm just giving you a brief, explanation about it. So keratinocyte is actually a source where the melanin is stored. Okay, it's actually for the protection of the DNA cells against the UV rays. But when its production increases, so definitely your color of the body gets changed. Now, pigmentation has different types as well, like we had in acne. So first is the melasma, which is very common, like the butterfly kind of pigmentation all over your face. Second, we have the sunburn or the tanning, which really the people have when they go over somewhere and they have good sunburn. The redness appear, the itching take place, and definitely the skin peeling also take place over in that area. Then the third one is age spots. We call it as liver spots as well because they are brown small spots on the face, or we call it freckles as well nowadays. So this happens due to mainly the aging fact and or extended exposure to the sun, or you can say the people who are more fairer in color. So when they get exposed to the sun, more to the sun, then they develop these spots. And about the melasma, that has many reasons. Like you can have low calcium levels, you can have, you know, the post pregnancy effects, you can have the post delivery effects, and there can be many other reasons as well, like the hormonal changes in the body. Some people are having the issues with the menstruation, so definitely that can also be the reason in the melasma. So in that case, you really have to find the cause first and then accordingly go for the treatment. Okay, so in the case, there is one more kind of pigmentation which many of the people don't know. It is known as actinic keratosis. Okay, maybe you guys might have seen there is a large, huge patch on the neck. Most of the patients develop it on the neck and especially on the underarms. The dark patch is being developed. This is due to the extended exposure to the sun for longer 10 years or 15 years. They might not have taken care of that area. So the dead layer starts depositing in that area. And slowly and steadily, it becomes a rough, itchy patch over there. So patient complained of that, but they don't know exactly what it is. It's actually the part of the pigmentation, but that has been deposited over there slowly and steadily. So these are mainly the 4 to 5 types of pigmentation. Okay. Now, how we can avoid it? The first thing, as I said, because main cause in all of these things is exposure, like sun exposure. So avoid sun exposure as much as possible. I'm not saying that you don't have to move out. Obviously, you have to move out, you have to work. But it's like as much as possible, you can avoid. Like you are going somewhere. So definitely wear sunscreen all the time. All the time, it means if I'm sitting over here in front of this mobile screen, so I have to apply the sunscreen, and you guys are also sitting in front of your mobile screen. You too have to apply the sunscreen because the rays are also coming out of this. Okay. Similarly goes with the TV screens as well. So you have to wear the sunscreen whether you are in home or whether you are out of the home if you want to protect your skin that way. Okay. So then you have to work on the underlying cause, that due to what you have developed that pigmentation. As I said, it's not necessary that you have developed the pigmentation only because of the sun exposure. You might have developed due to the calcium low levels. You might have developed due to the hormonal changes or other factors responsible for it. So in case if you have low calcium levels, you have to check your vitamin D levels as well. Okay, because of the reason, if your vitamin D level would be low, so automatically the calcium, even if the calcium would be in a good level, it will not affect, because vitamin D is directly related to calcium. So calcium get absorbed only when you have vitamin D in your body. So it's interrelated to each other. So always whenever you develop pigmentation, go for the vitamin D3 test first. I usually ask every of my patient who come for the pigmentation, the first test to go for it is vitamin D. Second, you can check your iron levels as well because that is also responsible for it. Okay. Now, how you can help your skin in the way, like in the natural way, like some people say, ask me that what are the home remedies? You can use apple cider vinegar, and because it detoxify your body. Same goes with the green tea, same goes with the milk. So these are few of the products which you can use it. Now I'm going to actually talk about the skin lightening agents because that will help you out in the skin lightening as well, and definitely in the pigmentation as well. So first and the foremost thing which is very common nowadays, that is kojic acid. Okay, like it actually inhibits the production of melanin and penetrates on the upper layer of your skin. So that is how it is very effective. But yes, in certain cases there can be side effects because of the kojic acid, that like redness or the itching. So always do the patch test whenever you are taking any cream related to the kojic acid. Okay. Now the second one, that is the niacinamide, which I spoke about in the acne part as well, that it reduces the acne spots. So yes, it's helpful in the pigmentation part as well, or the, you can say, the the part I'm talking about, the lightening part. So it actually block the conversion of melanocytes, which speak in the beginning, melanocytes to keratinocytes. So automatically, when it's not converted, so melanin production is not there. So that is how the niacinamide is going to affect. Now there is one more factor, which is known as one more agent, you can say, arbutin. It is actually the natural form of hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is a very common known steroid which the people use on their skin when they get pigmentation. So kindly don't use it. I'm telling you, because of the reason, whenever you use it, definitely you get a very good result in some span of time, like in 2 months or 3 months, you become completely white and pigmentation goes off. But as soon as you leave it, your skin become oversensitive, your skin become dark. So whenever you use it, even if it is required, like in the cases of melasma, we don't have any option rather than to go for the hydroquinone. So at that time, do it under the supervision of a doctor. Don't ever use it by yourself, because later on it really gives you the side effects. Okay, now arbutin is a natural form of hydroquinone. It is derived from blueberries. So you can take blueberries in the larger quantity, like you can have it in your food intake on the daily basis, so it will cover the the deficiency of it. Okay, then there comes one more thing which is known as willow bark extract. Okay, it actually helps in the form in the shedding, and it regenerates the new cells over there. So it you can say kind of a salicylic acid, which really helps to rejuvenate your skin properly. And then there comes, which is very common, that is the licorice extract. Okay, so if you talk about the licorice extract, that is also very helpful because it blocks tyrosine. Tyrosine is actually a catalyst for your this melanin pigment. So similarly, there are multiple things which will lead, which are there are the kind of the lightening agents. But one of the most important lightening agent which helps in the pigmentation as well as the skin lightening, that is glutathione, which is actually the talk of the town right now, because everybody wants to know that how glutathione is going to work and how it is effective. Yes, glutathione is really very effective in your skin. Like it helps in the lightening part, and it helps in the glow as well. And most important, it makes your skin better in every way. Now people ask me that whether glutathione should be taken orally or not. You can completely take it orally, because of the reason, if there is any deficiency of glutathione in your body, so it will help you to produce more glutathione, and your skin color and the pigmentation will become better in that way. So you can have optionally the glutathione. You can take glutathione in the form of some foods as well, as it is present in fish. It's present in many of the things. For example, avocado, you can use oak, you can use asparagus. So these are certain things in which the glutathione is present. So it's helpful in that way. There are some glutathione bars like soaps. There are some medicines as well which are available. Definitely, again, under the supervision of the doctor, it has to be taken out. And there are some injections also available, but definitely you have to meet the doctor for that. And now there is one more product which is known as mulberry extract. Okay, so this is really helpful. It break up and remove your pigment, like melanin pigment, and it gives you a very good result if you're using the mulberry extract. uh, it comes in the form of the serums. You can take it in the form of the serums, or you can yourself do it at home, like taking out the mulberry extract and use it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about one of the most important factor, that is hyaluronic acid. Okay, which I told you earlier, that's really good for the hydration, and it's really good for the lightening as well, because the more you are hydrated, the more your skin will glow. The less you are hydrated, the more dull your skin will look. So hyaluronic acid plays an important role in the hydration of the skin. It makes your skin better and better always. It's not like that for a certain period of time or in certain kind of season. You can use it anytime. Like this is one of the product which I love the most, because of the reason that hyaluronic acid makes your skin really healthy, like very good in every way. Like whether you are acne prone, whether you have pigmentation, whether you have a dull skin, or you are getting tan, or whatever the things are going on over there. So yes, this is going to affect you a lot. Okay, so if you talk about this hyaluronic acid, it is really present in favor of the products like bone broth. There is starch vegetables. You can find it in the selenium based products. You can find it in the nuts and seeds. You can find it in the leafy vegetables. So all these are the natural sources of the hyaluronic acid. Same goes with the glutathione as well. You can find the glutathione in sulfur rich for sulfur rich foods. You can find it in the selenium based products like as a form of an omega 3. You can find it in the vitamin C rich products as well. You can find glutathione in milk thistle as well. So there are many sources of products which you can use, and uh, you don't need to go for the medication or something like that if your case is not that bad. But if your case is really bad, then definitely go and opt for the underlying cause and see that what is good for your skin and how you can get better, and accordingly treat your skin. Because these are just the options which are available. These are exactly not the treatments available. But yes, if you start using these things in your daily routine, you are definitely going to have a good result. And vitamin C is always a good option. Like I said, vitamin C serum can be used in the acne prone skin as well. It can be used in the normal and the dry skin as well. But there is one more thing which is known as hydroxy acids. Okay, now this is also a well known thing nowadays. That is alpha hydroxy acids and the beta hydroxy acids. Actually, alpha hydroxy acids are the water soluble, and if you go for the beta hydroxy acids, these are lipid soluble. It includes salicylic acid, but in the alpha hydroxy acids you can see glycolic acid, mandelic acid, pyruvic acid, and the lactic acid. Yes, lactic acid is also one of the best product which you can use in the pigmentation and the skin lightening as well, because it is derived from the sour milk. So all of the time it is good to use, even at as a product at home. It's not necessary you have to go to the dermat to see that. You can use the lactic acid with a mild concentration, but definitely not the higher concentration. As whatever the products I'm saying about, whatever the acid I have talked about, these all are used in the lower concentration, not in the higher concentration. Even you get the AHA, BHA products online. So kindly use it in the lower concentration first. If you feel that it is suiting your skin, then go ahead with the higher concentration. Never ever use it directly. Like you feel that my skin is dark, so I should opt for the darker, higher concentration. Or you feel like that I will get rid of the pigmentation just in few days because I'm using the higher concentration. No, it can lead to the side effect. It can burn your skin, and definitely you have to treat it that in a better way. And like you, whatever the expenditure you are doing on your products, maybe double or triple than that you have to use to treat that burn or the sensitive skin which has been developed due to that. Okay, so this is how you have to go through the skin lightening and the healthy skin. But the thing is, most basic thing which you have to take care of is to keep your skin hydrated always. Like hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It is the magic boon for your skin. Whatever you do, whatever the products you are using, whether it is glutathione based, whether it is azelaic acid based, whether it's lactic acid based, you still have to hydrate your skin. Whatever you are using on the upper layer of your skin, it's not going to detoxify your body. So most important thing is that you have to detoxify your liver, because liver is the kitchen of your body. Okay, for example, in our houses, what we have, that whatever we do, whatever we get in our home, is what we prepare in the kitchen. So same goes with the liver as well. So liver is the kitchen of your body. So the more you keep it clean, the more healthy your body will be. So the more glow you can get on your skin, and less would be the pigmentation in that case. Okay, so I think I'm done with the pigmentation and the glow part. So anything you guys want to ask related to it?
Doctor, we have few questions in the chat box. This is related to acne plus hair. So
Plus
first
hair.
is, yeah. So
Okay.
first is, does consuming vitamin E and C helps in acne management?
Vitamin E is not that helpful, but vitamin C is helpful.
Okay. And another question is, are there specific reasons for acne around chin only? It's not hormonal. I mean, the person has got it checked.
Okay. So it can be because of the indigestion as well. If you, it depends that we need to check it out first. We need to check the medical history as well. Sometimes the people get it on the chin part due to the either due to the over excess secretion of sebum, or it can be due to the indigestion issues as well. But that the person knows better.
Thank you. Another question is, can you please suggest a shampoo for dry and scaly scalp?
For dry and
Dry and scaly scalp.
scabby scalp.
Scaly.
Okay, scaly scalp.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to see first the person is suffering from any kind of dandruff or something. Otherwise, he or she would not have scaly scalp. But yes, Anaphase is one of the shampoo. It's from the Abbott company that actually really helps in the dry and the oily scalp. You can use a conditioner of the same product, so it will not make your hair dry or brittle. Because usually when we use the medicated shampoos, it makes your hair brittle. Okay, so it's better to use along with the medicated conditioner as well.
Great. Thank you, doctor. Another question is it harmful to shampoo hair every day?
Yeah, it's better to avoid to shampoo your hair every day, because it's better to use it on the alternate days or twice a week, most probably. For the females, it's better to use twice a week. Males definitely can't make it twice a week, so it's better to use it on the alternate days.
And what are the key reasons for hair loss? How can one control the same? Any medications you would suggest?
See, hair loss has multiple reasons. I can't suggest the medication on the basis that what the you can take the multivitamins, that's for sure, like the biotin products and the vitamin C and vitamin B3 directly. Like you can use it on your own, but what is the root cause that need to be checked until unless, because some people have it due to the fungal infection, some people have the hormonal changes, especially the males have the DHT related problems. So until unless we are not going to check it out, it's better not to take any medication for that.
Absolutely. I think they can visit you as well in person for this.
Yeah, sure. Definitely they can if they have such kind of issue.
Great. Next question is, can you suggest a shampoo for hair regrown after a treatment, smoothing, etc.?
See, after smoothing, etc., the first thing I know that the people use that product which is given to them, like the shampoo and the things which have been given by the parlor people. So they have to use it. But if you start using any kind of medicated shampoo, your hair will become little bit brittle and hard. So maybe you don't like it. But yes, you can opt for a kind of a supplement shampoo. This is really good for the hair fall. And as I have told to one of the questionnaire person, that you can use the Anaphase shampoo as well.
Great. Twinkle and Vrinda, please feel free to ask your questions. Guys, anything related to pigmentation, if anybody would like to ask?
Yeah, I would like to ask. Hi, Dr. Mriga, this side again. I wanted to once just check. So you were just explaining about freckles, and I do have
Hmm.
freckles on my face, so it increases with exposure to the sun.
Hmm.
So I mean, is there any specific sunscreen which I can use, or any would work? Any particular which helps
See,
in?
actually, there is a kind of a sunscreen. If you have
Mhm.
freckles, so first of all, use the SPF 51. And
Okay.
second thing, use the sunscreen which will be having the UVA and UVB both
All
protection in the sunscreen. Yes, because if you use only one, that might not help you in the freckles.
okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Guys, any more questions related to hyperpigmentation?
I think there are less people with pigmentation.
Yes, more related to
Yeah,
that.
more related to the acne. The people are more concerned about the acne.
Yes.
Usually the people are more concerned about the healthy and glow skin. I don't know how here everybody is having the healthy and the glowy skin.
Yes, I must say this is true. Mostly everybody has healthy skins. So yeah,
Yeah. That is good. That is right. That is really nice.
Everybody's becoming health conscious day by day.
Yeah, actually, everybody want to maintain it. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great. I think we can move on to next topic.
Okay. So the next topic is weight loss. Okay, so weight loss is a thing which is definitely depending upon you, that how your willpower is, how hard work you are going to do. So it all depends upon that. It's not like that the doctor is going to help you out. The doctor definitely is going to maintain the diet, but whole of the work has to be done by you itself. Okay, so there are actually two types of fat into your body. One is the subcutaneous fat and one is the visceral fat. Okay, so the visceral fat is actually the fat which is not that deep. It's on the upper layer of your body. So it's very within the skin layer. Okay. So then there comes the subcutaneous fat, in which we have three layers actually. Okay. So in these three layers, we have apical layer, we have mental layer, and then we have deep fat subcutaneous layer. So until unless you have that adipose layer, which is not being, discarded. For example, there are many patients who do a lot of exercise, who do proper diet following as well, but still they don't get the weight loss. It's because of the reason that is deep within, that is the subcutaneous fat. So sometimes you have to take the treatments for that, but if you are following a regular routine, that will really help you out. So first thing, exercise. As much as possible you have to exercise. Like exercise anything which can move. You can move a bed, you can move a table, you can move a chair. That is a form of an exercise. If you are not that active in your daily routine, for example, you are into the office and you're not able to go for a walk, or you are not able to do gymming or certain kind of exercises which are particularly for the weight loss, so just do it on your own work area. That whatever, move anything, whatever which can move your muscles. Whether it is your chair, just get up onto your chair and sit on the chair. That's a form of an exercise. Like move the products on your table, whatever over there is, so that you can do the movements of your muscles. So that is one of the most important thing. And the basic thing which people actually think, after doing that they will lose the weight, but it gets opposite to that. That is, don't skip your meals. Most important, eat regular meals. That is very important. For example, some people skip their breakfast, some people skip their dinner. So that really lead to more and more hormonal secretion. For example, in the night, if you skip your meals, so there is a kind of a hormone which is known as leptin. Okay, that is actually hunger hormone. So that starts developing, that actually starts giving you a kind of uh, uh, it makes your hunger more and more, so you feel like that to eat more and more. There's a kind of a hormone which is known as a satisfaction hormone. So that starts to erupt because you are not getting satisfied, your hunger is not getting satisfied, and in that case you eat in the middle of the night, and that it directly lead to the weight gain, because that is not the specific time for your eat. So most important thing is, don't skip your meals, whether it's a breakfast, whether it is a dinner. Yes, have a light meal in the night, but have it whenever you get time, even if you are coming late from your office or your work. But you don't have to skip your meals at any go. Okay, eat veggies as much as possible. Definitely you have to actually reorganize your plate, you can say like that. For example, half of the plate should be filled with veggies, but quarter of the plate should be filled with the proteins, and the if you are a non-vegetarian, then definitely you can opt for the non-veg food as well. And follow always a kind of a rule which is known as 80% rule. It means eat only that much until unless you are 80% satisfied, not 100%. There should be the 20% capacity which should be left out. It means that you should eat only 80% of your stomach, not the full 100%. That really helps in the weight loss. Like it means that you are not completely filled. You can have the regular meals, like after 2 hours or 3 hours you can have something in a form of a brunch, and always avoid more carbohydrates. It's not like that the people think otherwise. Sometimes what happens, they only take carbs or they don't take carbs. It's not like that. You have to maintain both the things, like carbs and the proteins both, so that your body should work accordingly. You need energy, and the carb is the source of your energy. If you get drained out, you will not be able to do anything. Your body will become weak, and that really can lead to other factors, or you can say that really can lead to other diseases as well. So it is better to avoid that thing. Now there are many people who think that salt, like if they will leave salt for 4 days or 5 days, they will lose weight. Definitely they will lose weight because salt is directly proportionate to your body. But if you will stop the salt intake completely, you might lose weight in 5 or 6 days. But when you start taking the salt again, you will not see any kind of difference in your body. Your weight will bounce back to the original weight. So first of all, whenever you start, you start that you have to think about it, that how you have to reduce the salt intake. So first, avoid chips, because of the reason that is the basic thing the people eat, like the potato chips. So that is one of the factor which really lead to the weight gain. There we have the salt as well, and we have the sugar content as well, because in the potatoes we have the high sugar. If, for example, the people who are having the diabetes, we always avoid them to take sweet potatoes or the potatoes because they are having the large intake of the sugar in that. Okay, so that is one of the thing. And make yourself veggie star. It means have leafy vegetables as much as possible. Even if you are a non-veg eater, just don't use the products which are fatty. Like for example, if you are taking the chicken, just divide the chicken. Like avoid leg piece because that is the fatty part. Take a breast piece because that is the harder part. Same goes with any kind of, even if you are taking the fish, don't take the kind of a fish which is very soft. Take a fish which is a little bit harder. Same goes with the other non-veg products as well. Now, in case of vegetables, you have the leafy vegetables. So as much as you eat it, so it's good for your skin, even for your body as well. And in the case, the pulses you take, don't take pulses in a higher quantity because of the reason some people are really dal lover, we can say that way. But it's not necessary you should take dal all the days. Just divide your routine accordingly, that which day which product has to be taken by your body, so that you can act on your body accordingly. It should not be like that one day I'm taking protein, so I have to take protein all the 3 or 4 days. I'm taking carbs, so take it all the 4 or 5 days. Now there are many people, they say me that they are taking the protein diet. Yes, they can take that protein diet if they are the gym people, okay, because they are exercising a lot, they are going to the gym for 3 or 4 hours, so definitely they need protein. So in that case, if you are doing the things or taking some strict diet, then it's okay. But if you are not a kind of a gym person, then definitely don't follow such kind of things. It really can lead to the disaster changes in your body. Like for example, some people do weight loss, and in a month they lose a lot of weight, like 8 kgs or 10 kgs or something like that. They don't actually eat. So the thing is, what happens, their skin become dull, they have a loose skin because they lose the elasticity of their skin, and their eyes become baggy. I have the patients who come to me at the age of 25 or 26 having the baggy under eyes. So it really looks bad because that is not their exact age. It all happens because the excess weight loss has to be done slowly and steadily. So in that case, you have to avoid liquid calories more rather than the solid calories. Cut calories, but in a manner that it cannot affect your body in a bad way. Liquid calories means sweetened liquids, which we take. Like for example, we have juices in the market, we take them. And avoid junk food as much as possible. It means keep junk food out of your house. Always try to take the food which is prepared at home in front of you with less oil, whatever the things has to be carried on. Accordingly, you have to follow those things. Okay, and keep yourself hydrated. That is in every manner, like whether it is your skin, whether it is glow, whether it is acne, whether it is weight loss, everything, all these things need your body to be hydrated. So that is very important thing to be followed up. So in this manner you can manage your weight loss, and rest, follow the diet accordingly with the dietitian. That is the better option rather than taking this and that by yourself. I know there are many apps available right now, so you can even opt for that app, but go with the dietitian on that app. Not the thing you are giving some appropriate idea to them that I weigh this and that, and you are getting the things from them. No, you need to talk to your dietitian because of the reason you need to check out whether you have any kind of medical history by which we have to maintain it. Because if you are a thyroid patient, whatever the diet you are going to do, it's not going to help you out until unless you are not going to follow what exactly is required in the thyroid patients. So it's useless. So you will be using many of the things and you will be doing many of the things, but you are not going to get any kind of results. So in that case, you need to contact with the dietitian and need to know that what suits your body and what doesn't suit your body. And accordingly, you have to follow the things for your body, and accordingly, you will get the weight loss as well. Okay, and most important thing is enough sleep. That's very important. Sleep 8 hours, that is important. And there is a time cycle. Okay, like people will say me that they sleep at 2 o'clock and they get up at 9 o'clock. That is also the enough sleep. No, there is a time period between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, sorry, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. So there is a kind of a proper sleep management. So you have to sleep in that duration because that is the best time for your sleep. Okay, if you are sleeping after 2 a.m., then it's of no use. Then you are doing nothing because there are the stress hormones which are being released in that period of time. So you're not going to get any kind of, betterment in that. So it's better to maintain that sleep. At least try to sleep by 11 o'clock. And then even if you get up 5 or 6 o'clock, that is fine. But maintain that sleep cycle because that is really going to help you in the weight loss as well. If you are following the procedures and the diet properly, then definitely you are going to get the results as well. Okay, anything what you want to, this is what I just wanted to talk about the weight loss because I have not made many things on the weight loss thing because weight loss I personally feel that need to be done hand to hand by the doctor and the patient itself because until unless we don't know the things about the patient we can't say that what to be followed and what not to be followed. But yes, if you guys have any question related to the weight loss, you can ask that what to follow and what not to, that I can give a little bit of idea about it.
So guys, anything related to weight loss? Any questions? Doctor, I have two questions in the chat box. This is not related to weight loss, but just skin related.
Okay.
Can you use both vitamin C and niacinamide serum?
Yes, it can be used. Both the things can be used together.
And what to do for the heat boils on your body?
That is what I said, that the person who is getting the heat boils, they have to keep themselves hydrated as much as possible. And there is one of the spray which is known as the L-acne spray that can be used on the body, like it's particularly for the body. It's actually the salicylic acid based. If they are getting the heat boils on the regular basis, so they can use it.
Okay. Thank you. Now, next question is related to hyperpigmentation. How can we cure it?
Hyperpigmentation is actually not completely curable, but yes, you can get the results up to 90-95% if the pigmentation is really really bad. If it is 60-70% pigmentation, that can be treated sooner because the sooner the pigmentation has appeared and the patient has come for the treatment, definitely he or she will get the results. But the more it has been, like the more the years have been passed, the more it takes the time to get treated because it is deeply engraved into the third layer, the dermal layer of your skin. So it takes us a lot of time to get revived because of the reason we have to revive the tissues in that case. So if the patient is suffering from really a bad hyperpigmentation from last 3 years or 4 years or 2 years, whatever it is, so he or she has to take a time duration of at least 5 or 6 months and they have to do the procedures as well as the medication together. Then only they will be able to get the results.
I think it's very important for them to visit you personally and then talk about it, right? Because
Yeah, in the hyperpigmentation case, yes, they need to check it out first.
Guys, just to also keep you all posted, Dr. Tasnifa is running her own clinic as well in Delhi. Dr. Tasnifa, you can just tell us a bit about your clinic so that in case anybody who's in Delhi would like to visit you in person.
Okay, yeah. My clinic is actually situated in Greater Kailash 1, South Delhi. So anytime you guys can have a visit, and I can drop my clinic number with Shobita. So if you guys want to have the number directly and get in touch with my team, so you can get in touch with them and get an appointment accordingly.
Thank you, doctor. Guys, anything related to weight loss, if anybody would like to ask? I think that's it. So, Doctor, thank you so much for taking our time for this session. It was very insightful and informative.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
if anybody would like to connect with you in person and help them out, I'll definitely internally also circulate a mail and where I'll share
Sure,
your contact details with them. So,
sure,
guys,
sure,
anyone would like to connect with Dr. Tasnifa in person, I'll circulate a mail along with her details. So, please feel free to do that.
sure. It was really nice over here. I'm really glad that I have been the part of this, like Women's Day special seminar. So thank you, all of you. I think we should move now. And I have taken a lot of time. I think it's more than 40 minutes I have taken, right, Shobita?
That's absolutely fine. Everybody enjoyed the session.
Yeah, okay. Okay, hopefully see you guys. Take care. Have a nice day. Okay, I'm taking off.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Okay,
everyone.
yeah, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.